What is up, guys? It's your boy Black Roo in a house here. Um, Blessings to my guy Richard Judge in the chat over there. Before we get started, as always, let's go ahead and cue my guy to go Saint. Where you at, Indigo? Where you at? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black Roo investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on a black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe I was black or invested.
All right, guys, do today's happening signal early January ETFs. And also, was I right? Okay, let's go ahead and share the screen here. Boom, boom, boom. Share audio in case I do that. Okay, and shout out to the Telegram. We got some people in there dropping some great knowledge. We got E, our moderator, in there. We got Steve. We got a stranger. We got Cryptwork. We got Courtney Johnson. We got so many wonderful people providing so much information. Sniper 4, Ace. A great chat. We got airdrops and test nets, which I'm trying to get more into. We got guys in there that are way more knowledgeable than I am on that. As you noticed, I don't really cover that much, but we got people in there that cover it and do drop information on that. It's completely free. So come on over here. We're 129 members strong. Let me go ahead and drop boom my live in there, live now, so people know. Oh my gosh, did I not put a oh my gosh, I I put the wrong thing as my thumbnail, so we'll have to go and change that somehow. But thanks guys for coming through. Let's do chat. What's up, BK Crypto? What's up, Janet Hayes? What's up, Bro Pro Diz? What's up, HBCU Maker? What's up, OMC? What's up, Kid Grabo? Let's get into it, y'all. So to today's happening signal early January ETFs. So if you guys were not aware, Michael Saylor bought more Bitcoin. I think I can just search that up here. Michael Saylor buys more Bitcoin. So to me, that's like he's just getting it before because once the ETFs happen, then they technically, who knows, maybe they have the right to purchase it now. We don't know. Or maybe they won't get the right to purchase the Bitcoin until they're actually approved to purchase it. But Michael Saylor buys 14K, 14,620 Bitcoin, okay, for 615 million Bitcoin. And, you know, you can probably find some type of esoteric meaning here. Bitcoin could be worth more than, okay, and of the time of the writing, it's worth more than 8.11. I'm just struggling with these numbers today. 8.11 billion at the time of the writing here from Bitcoin Magazine. This here adds up to 12, which is a 3. This amount, let's see, what does that add up to? That's 10, that's 13, So that's a 4 there. I'm sure we could probably find some esoteric meaning in these numbers if we try really hard. But the thing that just really pull away from this is that sailors buying Bitcoin before the ETFs get approved means to me that when the ETFs get approved, it's not already priced in. When we see the ETF get approved, Bitcoin probably goes higher, not lower. Okay, that's what that's meaning to me. I thought I just clicked on this. Hold on, it's taking a little bit here. So that's extremely bullish news for Bitcoin. We'll kind of go down here. We kind of read the gist. I don't think we need that much more from here. Reaching highs of over 42K. And 42, you know what that is, an esoteric number for sure. What's the secret to life? 42. 42 is, I believe it's within the number Saturn. If we look that up, if we look up the gematria for Saturn, let's just find that right quick. And we know Bitcoin is connected to Saturn. So a whole bunch of different things there. But while that's coming up, the next thing, if you catch a couple shows, and by the way, we'll get to all your questions. Go ahead and put questions in the chat. If you look at the price action for today, remember when we did that show when we covered, shout out to Joshua Hensley, who showed us some addresses that accumulated a lot of Bitcoin BSE and a lot of Bitcoin Cash and a lot of eCash. Guess what? Those were all up today. Bitcoin BSV, and shout out to my guy Maximus Crypto. Dude was kind enough to send me Christmas. Well, love my guy Max. Really respect him, and shout out to Maximus Crypto. Definitely check out Max's crypto channel. He's the one who kind of got us first on this BSV kick. So I like to give credit where the credit's due there. And I definitely went and picked up some BSV, and your boy's happy about it right now. Right? So there's definitely some smoke for this fire. You know what I mean? There's definitely something here. All right. Just all this money flowing into BSV. And remember, we checked out a wallet or an address, that had like over 1.496 million BSV in it, right? Definitely something going on here. And last December, guys, I don't know if you remember last December, but to me, last December seems like it was almost like 3 months ago. So it's very fresh in my memory. Last December, it was just like this. Like, towards the 26th, crypto buying just picked up. Just like I told you guys, there would be like a little dump off, and then the people would be rebalancing their portfolio. And we'll take a look at into a little bit of was I right? You were a person that was waiting, that was thinking you had 5 more months until run, or a little bit later than that, right? You're in trouble right now. Like I told you guys when we came on here at once Bitcoin broke 31, I'm like, okay, bull run started, and here we are at 43K and rising. Like bull run started, guys. It started. It's like you could say it been started, but when we hit around 26, there was reason to think, okay, maybe Bitcoin is going to go lower. But it shot from like 26 to 31, and it was over then. It was like, okay, bull run, right? But yeah, BSV up over 56% in like a day, guys. Like this is just crazy. Like literally switch flipped. Okay. right after the 26th. Boom. Okay. Like, it's crazy. Same thing if you look at Bitcoin Cash. It's not up 50%, but it's up. So who's buying it? Is it BlackRock? Is it because you gotta believe like that's a lot of cash going into that, right? Last time I looked at Bitcoin BSV, somebody like basically there's been 500 million worth of buying today for Bitcoin BSV. Okay, Bitcoin Cash even picked up a little bit, right? 13%. All of that started on like the 26th. And if we look at the other one, which is eCash, it is also up, which is funny because Bitcoin's it's kind of sideways, but over the holiday, it kind of dipped down to like 42, right? And to like 43-ish, right? So pretty much sideways. But for these to move, Bitcoin BSV move 50%, this to move 13%. That's quite a big movement, right? And as we look at eCash, I think it's even more than 13%. Okay, let's say 10 for now. So BSV moved a lot more than the both of these. And Bitcoin BSV is actually in the billions of market cap now, but this still moved. Again, 26th up. So Bitcoin BSV, biggest mover of the bunch though. So that, along with what Sailor did and looking at this price action, looks like to me, there's one other thing to look at too. CleanSpark. And boy, oh boy, didn't we tell you about CleanSpark on this channel? Didn't we tell you about CleanSpark? CleanSpark. 13.78. We bought at $1.77, crew. Bought at $1.77. Like, come on now. Come on. Like, come on. Come on. Like, what's that? Let's see here. If we can go back. Well, the year doesn't go back far enough. Why I'm not sure. Let's do it. So even that doesn't go back far enough. So we bought at $1.77, right? So that's more than like what a 6x here. So very, very happy about that. And we mentioned to you, and shout out to Crypto Advisor for this one. We mentioned Core Scientific to you. This is up to $1.90. This was at 7 cents. So that's like, God, that's like an 18x or something like that there too. Just winning upon winning upon winning upon winning. However, just to let you know, also showing bullish action in Bitcoin stocks. So that's also another kind of indicator. And if we look at Box here, this is another one I told you guys about. This was 76 cents. We got it at I got them at 76. Not enough, not as much as I wanted to. I was pissed about that. But I got it mostly at like $1.77, $2.42 right now, right? So if you put the movement in crypto stocks, Michael Saylor buying Bitcoin, the movement in Bitcoin BSV, and the other SHA-256 Bitcoin forks, eCash and Bitcoin Cash, I think that means we may have this ETF in January. Let me see what you guys think here. Let's see what you guys think. What's good? Happy Black Root holidays to you all. We eat good these days. Yes, we are HBCU maker. We eating good out here, bro. Happy holidays, Kid Graybo. Peace, peace, peace. Have you heard of Babylon Cosmos ecosystem? They are advertising their future abilities to stake proof of stake assets on BTC, proof of bridge. Okay, that sounds very interesting, Stan. I'll have to check out the line. Let's see if we can bring it up right quick. That's super interesting. There's another one I was seeing on the Cosmos ecosystem, Neutron, that we might want to check out. We're kind of a little late to Neutron, but the Cosmos system is blowing up, bro. It's blowing up. And that was one of the ones we previewed at the beginning of this year, I guess almost last year now, right? We previewed that. There was like a Ethereum guy from Consensus that was saying Cosmos is going to be huge. Cosmos is going to be huge. Brought that to you. We brought that to you. So we told you. We told you about that too, man. Like, I know I'm a small channel, but I feel like I'm providing a lot of value here. If I could just, be selective about some of the other stuff I talk about, maybe I would grow a little bit more. I'm going to try to shut up about that type of stuff so YouTube will leave me alone, but we'll see how that goes. I can't help myself, bro. I can't help myself. Let's see. Let's see if it's Babylon Finance. Okay, this says Ethereum. This might not be the right one. Okay, I'll have to see if I can find that. I'll have to write that down because that sounds extremely interesting. And that goes to another theme that we had this year. To Bitcoin is going to be super, super huge. I've been saying that for quite a while, for the last at least month or so. Babylon Cosmos. So I'll have to check that out. Let's go down here. They also claim their tech is modular with all proof of work assets outside of the Cosmos ecosystem. Okay, let me know if that has a coin already, because I'd be really interested in picking that up. There's only 1.8 million BTC on exchanges. So if you don't have enough, you better get going. The institutions, once approved, all up. Thank you, OMC. I know Tim Draper, I think, was saying that we see 200 is either 240 or 250 K Bitcoin this up and coming year. And when I broke that down, seeing how we're kind of at 43 right now, that's really only a 6x. Perhaps we actually do see that in 2024 and maybe even higher in 2025. Because remember, central banks can buy crypto in 2025, beginning in January. So it might be possible we see like 300K Bitcoin. It's getting crazy. Like, honestly, this might be the last bull run that like normal people can get in on anything. Okay, on anything. So people are gonna feel real bad if they were trying to wait for like, okay, I'll get in 2028. Like they're gonna feel real badly. Train's gonna be gone already. Nerd up my piece. Fair alert. Don't be a sucker and follow these movements. That's bait. Oh, say more about that, fair alert. You think this is like a bull trap? I don't think it's a bull trap just based off of what we saw last year. We saw some of the same things last year. Okay. Around this, we had a little pullback, and we had just before the new year picking things up. Okay. Granted, last year was kind of right after the FTX collapse, right? I think everyone keeps thinking there'll be a crash, there'll be a crash, there'll be a crash, and it's not going to happen. I think everyone keeps waiting for the crash, and it's not going to happen. That's what I'm thinking. But I'd like to hear what you're saying about that, Fair Alert. If there's some piece of information that I'm missing, please, like, tell me why you think that. Binance has the most BTC at 576K. And Qatar is supposedly about to buy 5 billion worth. Ooh, boy. Now think about that. Now, I was watching the Paul Barron show today. Pretty good show that he had on there today. It was either today or yesterday. And he was talking about, like, he didn't know that the U.S. government held that much Bitcoin. Like, the U.S. government holds Bitcoin, guys. Like, they sold some in the whole Silk Road thing, but they have tons of Bitcoin. They have more than El Salvador. Like, it's shocking that people don't know this. And I would figure that he did. I would think that he would know that. I don't know if he was being serious with that comment or not. Maybe he was. I don't know. But come down here. Okay, makes sense for them to be selling a Bitcoin custody device. If we go down here, we'll see Ukraine and the U.S. government just rolling in the Bitcoin. 46K for the Ukraine, 41K for the United States. Ton more than El Salvador. Of course, listed on here is Russia. Who's not listed on here is China. They also have tons of Bitcoin as well. Of course, they're not going to list it on here because those are our enemies, supposedly, right? Even though when what's the guy's name? Xi Jinping came here to America. CEO of Boeing sat down with him. Larry Fink sat down with him. Man, if you're still believing that whole, like, Russia and China are enemies junk, I just don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't know what to tell you guys. Like watch what people do and not what they say. That's what I would say to you. But we look up here. MicroStrategy is leading everybody, it seems. Marathon is close here, but other than MicroStrategy, let's say other than MicroStrategy, other than MicroStrategy, and what is that? Block One, Mount Gox, Tether, Zappo, whoever they are. Other than those, like, four entities and Grayscale, the U.S. government and the Ukraine and probably China and Russia have more Bitcoin than entities on these lists. Okay. So now once BlackRock comes into play, Vanguard, Fidelity, ARK Invest, just what OMC was talking about is going to happen, right? So, like, man, it's really making you think, like, seriously, 300K Bitcoin might even be an understatement. Maybe we get $1 million Bitcoin this cycle. Like, I was 8, 20, 30 for $1 million Bitcoin, but maybe, like, who knows, right? But yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like that's a good point. That's a good point, OMC. Don't be a sucker by following these movements. These moves, should I say? So fair alert. Fair alert. Let me know what you're saying when you're saying this, because I'm going to bring some more information to the table here for all of those waiters, man. Like I don't know what I don't know what you would be waiting on. I don't know what you would be waiting on. Because I can show you information now where it just looks like switch flipped. Everything in crypto is up at least 2x. At least 2x. When you look at some of the ISOs, they're up 2x. When you look at some of the Ethereum layer 2s, they're up like 5x. Like what are you waiting for? Like, why would you think that this would be a fake out or a bull trap? It's too generally when things retrace, they only retrace half. So even if they were to retrace half, they're still up 3x more than they were when they were at their lowest point, right? If they're up 5x, right? They retrace a half. They're still up 2.5 times more, right? Will building on BTC be the next wave for 2024? If so, should anyone building on BTC be the play? I showed you guys a couple building on BTC plays. Of course, we've talked about Stacks, right? Stacks would probably be one of those guys. Alex would probably be one of those guys. The decks on Stacks. Not only mention these because I mentioned them before on the shout out to the patrons, less than a cup of coffee. Of course the patrons have a full list, but for them, I'm only for you guys, I'm only mentioning ones like we've mentioned on the show before. Mubi is another one that I've mentioned to you guys. And again, like if you were waiting, like Mubi was at 2.5 cents. It's right now at like 20 something cents, 20, 26, something like that. Let me see. I got it over here. 25 cents just on a week chart. This is just insane. And we got it down here. All right. just like, come on. Like, that's of what, 14x? At least 12x. Just craziness, bro. Just craziness. Like what's the Jay-Z song? What the heck are you waiting for? Like, what the heck are you waiting for? You know? In my opinion, BTC side chains like Stacks and ICP. Yep, you were just saying it. Yep, ICP, of course too. Yep. All those would be perfect plays. What's up with Rose? Rose is having itself a nice time too. Stan, ICP has good utility, but I don't know much about Stacks. Stacks has been going crazy, OMC, and you can buy Bitcoin. You can buy ordinals on that platform and do it kind of cheaper than you would just buying it through Bitcoin. So that's definitely a reason why. Any opinion on ordinals once? I haven't heard it once. I'll have to take a look at that. BSV has reached $491, so it has a lot of room left to climb. Very good point, OMC. Now, and the way that BlackRock wrote their to pick a Bitcoin fork that is not the prevailing one to everybody else. That's basically how they wrote it. That they could choose a fork that's not the prevailing fork to be called Bitcoin. That's how they wrote it. So imagine that they choose Bitcoin BSV. Does this 50% rise show us something? And OMC, you told us how heavy IBM is in the current financial system. I think you said 85%. And IBM is already working with Bitcoin with BSV. They're already working with them. So how well does that pose for Bitcoin BSV, Bitcoin Satoshi version? Okay. Now to just go with the whole "what the heck are you waiting for" thing, let's look at Arbitrum. Well, let's look at optimism. Okay, optimism, right? Like almost every layer 2 that's come out, a copy of optimism. What have we seen with optimism now? It's at $4 coin, right? And almost every ETH layer 2 has just blown its stack. And we've also seen Solana pass in total value going into this DeFi, which is crazy. I don't think it happened since DeFi started, really, right? I don't think a coin is beat Solana in input. Maybe Binance Smart Chain at one point in time. Maybe, but look at this. So within the last month, it's like they were just like, click, okay, we're going to go out and just get up all of the ETH layer 2s to a tune of, okay, for the month, it says 130 something percent, but it's really more than that. Yeah, so if we go to the year, essentially you can say it's up 400%, because it was like it could be at $1 for part of the year, like I guess in the middle of the year, June. 126 in October 10th seemed to be like this area. October 14th, October 18th, you could have had a lot of coins for cheap. That was the point, I believe, where Bitcoin went down to 26 K, and it was kind of skeptical. Like, I think that might have been around the time. But anyways, optimism was up virtually 400%. Let's look at Arbitrum. Arbitrum has a supply, but it's kicking in the gear to being up almost 2 or 3 times its cost. And we already seen what happened to Solana, right? That hope-a-doke that I fell for, and I'm sure others fell for. I know CryptoVisor said he fell for it. Shout out to CryptoVisor. I love his channel. Check his channel out. We all kind of fell fake there. There's some members of the crew that didn't fall for it, and I hats off to you brothers who got Solana at $8. I know you're happy right now. But I fell for the fake, y'all, and I'm pissed about it. But I'm happy for the learning experience. That ain't ever happening again. You know what I mean? But I'm happy. I'm happy for the learning experience, but they ain't never happening again. What did George Bush Jr. George H.W. say? If you fool me once, you fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me again. That's where I'm at with that, bro. So yeah, Arbitrum up. So you can almost say 3x and rising. Oh, let's just pick a random ETH layer 2. Let's look at Methys, which I found out was a Canadian mixed Native American and European. They're just these names. God too, but whatever. Canadian mixed Canadian mixed Native American and European is Methys, apparently. $89 after being the switch just flipped on this too. Just boom, flip. So it went from $27 all the way to over 90. So 3x there. Let's grab another ETH layer 2, shall we? Is that it? There's another one that I'm sure I'm missing out on. Aurora, that's one. Aurora. I'm sure I'm missing some too. And you can just go up and down the line with like layer 2 solutions, like Near, Solana, Phantom, Avalanche. They're all up like 3x almost. So I don't know what you'd be waiting for, or what you think you'd be fooled by. Like everything's up. Like even if it pulls back, it's like okay, like there's no reason to say that it's not going to go any further. Then like it's not going to keep going. And if you were waiting before, like just what are you waiting for? So Aurora, yeah, dude, ouch. But the last month, boom. And if we can just go over here, right, Queens, I could think we'll get to see most of the ETH layer 2s. I'm forgetting a lot of them in my head here. Things like Quant's up 50%. Yep, it's up. Like, so I don't know what you would be waiting for now. Or what you're fooled by. Swede, that's the one I wanted to look at. Swede is up. Apatos is up. Gnosis is up. Like, I don't understand. Like, any opinion on the Bitcoin mining companies for investments? Yeah, like I'm loving all of them, Stan. And I don't know if me, but the best value right now to me, locked. It's not a Bitcoin miner; it's a crypto custody, and it does crypto custody for institutional people and retail. That's the best one. Like looking for me right now. Like if you're looking at CleanSpark, I do think it's going to get to $40, but buying at 13 when I know I bought it like $1.77, I wouldn't recommend it. I would say buy Boxed and wait for it. I mean, Boxed can, not financial advice, of course. This is just what I'm personally thinking. Not trying to be anybody's financial advisor. So, I personally think that this can possibly reach $10. So Bach to me is a big bargain. And like I've shown you guys before, when you look at its earnings, so keep in mind now, it's now doing custody for institutional investors. It plowed through its earnings for the last 2 quarters from 17 mil, 347 mil revenue that quarter. Just that quarter. Then from 16, 204. Beat its revenue each time that quarter, those last 2 quarters, by 1,000. Okay. And to bring in this much revenue a year, you would at this price. So and then Core Scientific too, because they have a lot of Bitcoin. They are undervalued at this price, but they're still going through the bankruptcy, and so it's still like kind of at your own risk. But I think they hold a lot of Bitcoin. Let's see, they should be on this list. So Core Scientific, this is them here. So they hold more than a lot of different companies. Okay. Maybe they had to sell a lot of their Bitcoin. They only apparently they only have 10 is that 10 Bitcoin? I guess they had to liquidate a lot of it for yeah, it's crazy. Oh, BlackRock is on this list now. Says they have 6 Bitcoin. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, so Core Scientific only 10 Bitcoin. I thought they had way more than that. They must have had to liquidate some. I don't know. CleanSpark 143. Yeah, I thought Core Scientific had a lot more Bitcoin than that. I guess they had to liquidate it for the bankruptcy. Happened to watch Simon Dixon today. It was a couple weeks old, but he seems real certain that the ETF with big firms is coming. What's up, William Clark? And I think, yeah, with what we've seen today with the Sailor buy, what's happening with CleanSpark, like CleanSpark went up for the last couple days, it's gone up. Let's go back to CleanSpark. And see, Benzinga gives you this like kind of warning or like update. Several shares of several crypto-related companies are trading higher amid strength in the price of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin really didn't move that much, really. It's all kind of in anticipation of kind of what's coming. So in the last couple days, CleanSpark's moved like $3. So it's moved over like 30% in the last just 5 days. And this is like the holiday. You know what I mean? So then if you take it back a month, it's moved how 100% from like $7 to almost 14. So I really think that's showing that with this information, the Michael Saylor information, and what we have with Bitcoin BSV, I think that's all pointing us to Bitcoin ETFs by January. Okay, somewhere in the beginning of January, it's looking real good. Not sure who Simon Dixon is. Might have to check him out. Babylon hasn't launched yet. Okay, maybe at early alpha. Okay, maybe I can figure out how to get an airdrop or something. ETH is climbing fast as well. Yes, it is. Even though Solana seems to be kicking his butt as far as like total value coming into DeFi right now. Excuse me. Because if we look 24-hour volume, Solana had passed it. And it was that day I was on here with you guys. I think it was like last week. What's today's day? So it was Saturday. I didn't realize what I was looking at because Solana was ahead of ETH. And I didn't realize in my like Solana passing ETH in total value, even for a day, that's huge, bro. That's huge. But I mean, kind of when you total it all up, that Arbitrum and Optimism are really ETH two. Like, no, it didn't really truly fast ETH. It kind of did because you don't count them. That's still quite a feat if you don't count the ETH layer twos. That's pretty big. But that's just insane, bro. Followed by Arbitrum, or followed by ETH, followed by Solana, followed by Binance, Arbitrum, Polygon, Avalanche, Optimism, Thorchain, RK Sync, which is another ETH layer 2, Osmosis, Methodist, ETH layer 2, Base, ETH layer 2, Sui, ETH layer 2, I believe. So a lot of ETH layer 2s, bro. Stan Cipher Mining BTC is a stock, but it's been up, positioned around $3. It's around $5.50 now. Target is 13. Okay, yeah. Thanks, OMC. My man E. Shout out to E, our moderator, mentioning that one as well. So a lot of people rely on this one. Maybe I might try to pick up some since I'm happy with my Clean Spark bags. Not XRP. LOL. What Jake Fever? We ain't getting XRP today yet. But you know I'm on that. I'm on that train. What's up, Heavy Productions? The crypto market is moving closer to its target at $1.71 trillion, which is a 9 there. If you add those up, we need to get to the 1.75 trillion. That is the target to kick off full bull run. Institutional money is coming. Okay. Got you. I'll take that spread and ride it to the 50% target, to the highest BSV price at 245.50 per. That would be gravy. That would be so nice. That would be fantabulous. But I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this Craig Wright thing. Maybe at 245, maybe I just take half profit and lock in my initial investment and wait for the whole thing to finish up with the case. But I'm pretty confident, like the way they pulled up, that something's going to happen with Bitcoin BSV. That Craig Wright is going to get some type of win in that case that pushes that up. But yeah, I might take a little bit off. Now that you said that, I might buy some more so I can take a little bit off and keep a certain amount in, just for that. I got in Solana and out at 13 and out at 112. Woo! Link is about to do the same thing as Solana. Ooh, you heard it here first from OMC. Link is about to do the same thing as Solana. Man, now I tell you, OMC, there are non-crypto people who know nothing about crypto, but they will talk about some Link. They will say, man, you need to go get that Link. God, who was I watching or listening to? It was Sam Tripoli, if you guys know who that is. He does a finance show. It's called Cash Daddies. And the guy he has on there is like a former, guess he's a former broker, former Wall Street guy. And he doesn't know that much about crypto. But even he was like, my guy told me, like he speaks with this heavy, New York accent. I can't even do it right, like Italian New York accent kind of. My guy told me chain link's the thing to buy, so you gotta buy Link. It's like okay, not even non-crypto people are getting in on Link now. Okay, Boba now, because that's all of those plays that have that interconnection are moving very nice. So Boba, I think ETH and Binance. Correct me if I'm wrong there. So it's like an ETH layer 2 that kind of connects those. But gosh, a play that we told you guys about on here, I don't know. Remember, patrons got it around 50 cents. You guys, I think, got it around $1. Neon, oh my gosh, Neon, which is going to connect Solana and Ethereum. Neon is looking so now, bro. So good right now. Like, and I protected my initial investment. Like, I think I got like part of that out at like 150 because I got in at 50, like the patrons. And this high is almost $4 today. 333 tech number there. But man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, bro. Gotta love it. Whoever's selling, don't do it while I'm on the show. Oh man. Gotta love it, bro. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm telling you, just it's a great thing to see, bro. It's a great thing to see. And part of it has to do with this circulating supply here. I don't know when they have a chance to unlock. So I try to find it. If anybody knows when Neon guys have the ability to unlock, let me know. Because I want to sell before that happens. Might have to check out the white paper again and see if I can find it. But I think Paul Barron went and said something about this on his show, and then it just skyrocketed. What is up, Riviera Group? I'm glad, bro. Yup, see, last week, I was like last week or week before last, just like Riviera Group saying, I said, watch out for Methis. Watch out for Methis. And this was just on show. That's why you got to catch guys, or at least the replay. You briefly covered Methis Dow on your show on Saturday around late October, and I bought a couple handfuls at $13 each. There you go, bro. You go, bro. I'm glad, bro. I'm glad. And sitting at 90 something now. I'm happy to hear that, bro. Long time supporter, long time Patreon guy. Appreciate you, Scott. Heavy Productions, Maxi B20. Those ordinals got some few early this year. Some with Alex are farmed. Yeah, I need to figure out how to farm on Alex. Because I see they have the ability for you to like. I'm hesitant to do yield farming. I don't know. We'll have to see. What's up, L. Rice Senior? Long time watcher there. Good evening, bro. Crypto 4-year cycle, and we are going into year 3. Let me know what you're saying about that one, OMC. Are you seeing that crypto has a 4-year cycle, and we started this 4-year cycle a little bit early because we kind of started the bull run in year 3? Let me know what you mean by that. What about Solana Wallet Phantom? What are the airdrops of the Solana chain? All right, Senior, you have to come on the Telegram. Free. There are people in there talking about Solana airdrops on the Phantom wallet. There are people thinking that the Phantom Wallet will have an airdrop. There's Jupiter, which is going to have an airdrop. It's two. Is going to be like Solana's like Uniswap. What about so yeah, come on over to the Telegram where we have a whole airdrop section, and people have posted some information in there. It's completely free. Is Solana's rise because of their tech, or is it bunk? I'm trying to gauge is sustaining this. Is this sustaining or temporary? It's because of their tech. Tech that everybody told us once this whole FTX thing happened was false. Everybody told us their tech was not good at that point. Turns out they lied. They just flat lied. And Visa is looking at Solana to use Solana. Okay. And it's definitely not because of Bonk. Bonk's just like a meme token. Like I know that that's what the news articles are saying. Oh, Bonk. It saved the Solana ecosystem. Get out of here with that BS, bro. It's just like, come on, man. Like, no, hell no. All these different things are connecting with Solana, and even when we were talking, and I was still bearish on Solana, I was saying like, I don't know, guys. All these Ethereum things are saying, oh, we're looking to connect with Solana, and things are still looking like they're trying to connect with Solana. So I don't understand. I should have known then, bro. I should have known then. But I ignored all the freaking signs because they just did a real good job with that FUD campaign. They did a really great job with that FUD campaign. It was great. It was masterful. But yeah, it's because of their tech. It's because of their tech. I'm putting my dimes next to their dollars. I feel you, OMC. I'm putting my little right, like boy, I'm putting like my little pennies and dimes, little nickels, just unrolling them from the little pack, putting them right next to their $1,000 bills, right? Like, hey, don't mind me. I'm just just over here with my little penny, with my little dime. 100%, bro. What's up, Chris Work? With recent soul run, do you have a new favorite chain? Oh, should focus. I don't know, bro. I try not to be a maxi of anything on here. I just look at everything, bro. Look at everything, especially things that are connectors of stuff. I don't know if Soul would be my favorite chain. I just like making money wherever it is. Shout out moderator E in the house. Appreciate you, E. What's up with TET token? TET token is one of those ones that has a really, really low supply. I didn't look into what they really do. I just saw them somewhere that someone liked them, and I was like, oh, that's a really low supply. I'll just buy a few of those. And I didn't do any more than that. What's up for your soul, Nance? All the good coins with low market cap you can't buy here in the US. Believe me, for your soul, Nance, I know how you feel about that. There are certain people that think that I'm holding stuff back, or like, I'm not, bro. I'm not. This is just how it is. Certain good coins, you have to work. It might mean that you have to go on the DEX. It might mean you have to. Some people use a VPN. You didn't hear that from me, but VPN is your option. Like maybe some people use Vanish IP Vanish VPN. I don't know. Some people use stuff like that, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man, I know. Like it is a problem, but it's a problem on purpose. They do that on purpose. And look at Canada right now. They can't even buy, uphold, removed XRP, XLM, Quant, Algorand. They can't even buy those on uphold in Canada anymore. Like, how in Canada? Like, great job, Justin Trudeau, or should I say Justin Castro? Great job, bro. You're gonna make your citizens lose out on one of the biggest financial revolutions to date because I don't know why, but great job, bro. Like, dripping sarcasm for that guy. But yeah, man, you're gonna find that like a lot of the good coins, low market cap, you're either gonna have to go on Uniswap, burn $20 or whatever in ETH fees, or you're gonna have to go on a DEX. Like, to get Alex, I had to go on a DEX, or otherwise, I mean, I would have got more Alex when it was at 2 cents. I missed some of that. I got some, but I was like, oh, I'll get it tomorrow. 11 cents. Oh, great. Believe me, bro. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. They don't make them easy for us to get. Like, but those are some avenues. Possibly a VPN, possibly going on a DEX, possibly using Uniswap. Those are your avenues, bro. Link is tied to the DTCC and the DTC Big Money Movement partnerships. Huge. So, guys, if you're not familiar with the DTCC, shout out to Mainly Music for letting us understand who the DTCC are. Now, I even got further research DTCC. So, you know that when people before the advent of things like TD Ameritrade and stuff like that, people used to actually own like a stock certificate. Okay, so they had the stock certificate almost like it was money, right? You know who holds all of our actual stock certificates now? Truly, the DTCC. So, truly, the stocks that we're buying are not really ours. The DTCC has all the stock certificates. Now, you won't hear that on a lot of shows, but that's how it is. So, the DTCC, they are really pimping the game, okay? Like, the DTCC, they are big boys out here, all right? Huge players out here, right? So understand what OMC just dropped to us is humongous news, okay? So if Link is TCC, they are literally tied to every asset in the world. Every asset in the world is truly locked up with the DTCC. Okay, so that's who Link is. So if Link is going to be linked up with them, fears is just a drop in a bucket in the water, right? A drop. It's just a drop in the bucket, okay, for where it could go. That's who they're partnered with. So understand that, guys. Remember, we told you. Shout out OMC. That's great information, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Methis was with a good buy at 13. Uphold had it. Thanks. That was nice. 100%. The 4-year cycle crypto. Yep. And that's why crypto is so awesome. Excuse me. We have a built-in cycle, okay, guys? The cycle of life. Like when you look at the quote unquote occult, and well, we look at it in what is it called? There's 7 hermetic principles, the principle of rhythm, but that is how it works. We see it even in stock charts, right? Things will go up according to the Fibonacci sequence, and they will come down. like right in the middle, and repeat that whole process. Go up to a certain point in the fib, come back down to a certain point in the fib. That's just a repeating cycle. Every time we have this. Um, every time we have summer, winter, fall, spring, right? I don't know if I said those in the right order, but we have the 4 seasons, right? Every time we have day and night. Every time we have life and death. We have this in crypto. It's very cool that we have this. You can't necessarily pinpoint in the stock market, but with Bitcoin you can because of the halvings. Like, thank goodness that we have that. It's really making things. It really makes things for you to track the market. So, like, thank your lucky stars that's out there. Otherwise, you have to do more risky things like trade options and stuff like that. Like, I mean, people make money at it, but the risk and the money you have to have up front. With crypto, you don't need to have any of that, and you can trade as much as you want and not have to like get hit with like a day trading thing, because that's what happens in stocks. You can only make 3-day trades a week unless you have 25K in the stock market. So, will there be any more crypto phones dropping? I believe that Polygon's supposed to have one, and so is ETH. I don't know if they're out already. If anybody has that information, please let me know. Since ICP doesn't need any oracles, does that play against Chainlink in the future partnerships? Thanks. Well, if Chainlink's getting good in with the DTCC, that definitely doesn't play against them. Like, if you're in with the DTCC, that's all you need. That is everything. Like I was saying, like, I wonder. I hope you guys can hear that. I can hear it like it's like in my ears. Um, but anyways, the DTCC is they have everything. They're connected to everything in the world. Like, literally all our assets are really locked up with the DTCC. All the backing for fiat, DTCC. All the backing for the stocks, all the stock certificates are with the DTCC. Everything is with the DTCC. So if Chainlink going through them, it really doesn't matter what's going on with anybody else. But ICP, to be honest, it plays against ICP. If you see this the other way around, it plays against ICP that Chainlink is partnering with the DTCC, actually, to be honest with you. But that's still going to be cool. ICP, excuse me, making it so their network is essentially like using ETH and Bitcoin at the same time with no bridges. That's huge, which makes me think probably want to look at some of the ICP ecosystem, right? And see what their dexes look like, and like, what's the most powerful dex on there, right? I dropped a great video link in the chat on crypto cycle and bell curve. Did you? I don't see it. Did you drop it in the Telegram OMC? If so, let me know. That'd be cool. Toncoin in the UAE as their approved crypto for their financial system market to move money. That's a huge one too. Go ahead and grab some more Toncoin once we're off this live stream here. That's cool to know. Let's go Toncoin, and also probably some more link. Now that you said that. So yeah, let me know, OMC, if that was in the Telegram that you dropped that. If not, it looks like Google drop the chat banned your link. So if you can drop it in the Telegram, I would appreciate it. Okay, so it seems like that's all the comments we have today. Thank you guys. Thank you for all that great information you dropped on OMC, and thanks for all the great questions. Thanks for the kudos, guys, like Scott Riviera Group gave. I appreciate that so much. Hey guys, let's walk into this 2024. I'm going to keep saying this and have a very, very proud for our families and put ourselves. Okay, perfect. Thank you, OMC. And put ourselves in a turn bracket, put ourselves in line to convert some of these crypto assets into actual real estate assets and more. Let's make this year a great 2024, prosperous year for ourselves. I'll be back on one more time before the new year. That'll be on the 30th, Saturday at 10-ish in the morning. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one, guys. Peace.